Hello, Cardinals, and welcome back for the second day back in the building after winter break. My name is Kieran.
My name is TK. Today is Friday, January 3rd, and we all hope you start off 2025 with a bang.
Today's lunch is chicken bites with breadsticks.
Next up, we have our dueling jokes of the day.
Try to get a picture of some fog. Missed.
Here's a modern global issues joke again. A wind turbine sees a solar panel at a party, and he leans in and says, "I'm a big fan."
Those jokes were pretty funny. Did you know that today is National Drinking with a Straw Day?
On January 3rd, National Drinking with a Straw Day commemorates the date in 188 that Marvin C. Stewart received the patents for the paper drinking straw.
Since then, a variety of straws are used. Enjoy your favorite beverage using a straw by using any variety of straws too.
While the most common kind might be plastic, but also come in paper, baboon, strands, steel, and glass.
Many makers of plastic straws make reusable, collapsible straws too. These also make great gifts to help you celebrate the day. What's good, Cardinals? I'm Kieran, and I'm here with Matt from Clam Outdoors.
Yes, sir.
Head fishing pro, by the way. What was your graduation year at Coon Rapids High School?
I graduated here in 2001, so quite a while. Stork was, I think, a year or two on the job, so it's been a while.
Ancient history here in Coon Rapids High School.
Yes.
Yeah. What activities did you participate during your high school years?
I played soccer, football, did track, did a little cross-country skiing, a little bit of everything. Loved the sports side of things. Did a lot of the shop classes, woods, metals, all that kind of stuff, small gas engines. Just tried to stay busy.
Yeah, I took a shop class like last try. Yeah. What was your biggest memory of high school?
Probably the people. It sounds cliche, but it's true. Playing football. I remember win or lose, just like the brotherhood, the teammates, all that kind of stuff, and then carrying it through outside of school, hanging out at night, that kind of stuff. So I would say my biggest memory was a bunch of teachers that I got to know, like Scott, still talk to him to this day, but definitely the people and the friendships.
Was there anyone who impacted you while you were in high school?
Absolutely. Stork, obviously, I still talk to Mr. Jason Jacob. He was a math teacher. He was a soccer coach. He retired from teaching a handful of years ago to start Adrenaline Sports Center in Ramsey. That's his. So Mr. DeJoy, Deej is no longer working here either, but he was a math teacher. So there's a handful of teachers, coaches, Coach Koppel that I really looked up to, that set good examples, good role models. It's aligning with the right people, I think, is important in life, and we had some pretty good teachers here at Coon Rapids.
All right. What was your degree in college?
I got multiple degrees, 3 degrees in college, math, communications, and writing. So I actually went to college to study math and be a high school math teacher because those individuals made an impact on me. Realized pretty quick in college I don't want to be a high school math teacher, and realigned into communications, which is what you guys are doing, writing, have some minors in business management, accounting, things like that, and that's when I started my own fishing business.
What college did you go to?
I was down in Mankato. I went to Mankato State and Bethany Lutheran College simultaneously.
We already know your current professions. What is your current responsibility?
For my job, I manage 475 pro anglers across the country and Canada. My job there is to make sure they stay on task with promoting our brand, promoting the industry, doing things like that. And then I'm also a fishing guide. So I take people fishing, teach them about the sport of fishing, whether it's ice fishing or open water fishing. And hopefully when the day's done, they go off and can do some things on their own.
What is your greatest professional accomplishment?
That's a tough one. Honestly, it's probably now, and I say that because as of a couple days ago, unbeknownst to anybody watching or the world at this moment, I resigned, and I'm going off on my own. And so I've gotten the opportunity over 13 years working at Clam and the years prior to be able to do this under my own will. So I'm super excited to kind of be my own boss now. So to me, that's a big accomplishment, but ultimately it's probably to see the brand grow. So when I started at Clam Outdoors in 2012, we were a much smaller company, maybe a few hundred SKUs. Now there's thousands of products at this company over the years. So it's been fun to watch that grow and grow with integrity. And then it's led me to where I am today.
What advice would you give current students interested in pursuing your career field?
Yeah, I think communication is good. What you guys are doing here is super important. I think communication doesn't just mean being able to talk and speak. Everyone thinks right away communication is, I got to be able to communicate. Well, communication is all forms: digital, social media. You're doing TV production. Sure, it includes some speaking. It includes writing. It's being able to give a message to somebody else and make them understand it. So I think that's super important if you want to jump into the world of fishing on the promotional side. You have to be good at communicating. It's also really important to keep integrity. Be honest with yourself, be honest with the people you're talking to. I think the industry can see through that if you're not, and I think that's super important. So be good communicator, have strong integrity, and you got to know your trade. You got to know the world of fishing, you got to know the ins and outs, you got to study it, you got to live it. It can't just be your job, it's got to be a passion.
Wise guy we got here.
Yeah.
What are your current or upcoming challenges in your field?
Right now, going off on my own, there's going to be some challenges, of course. I'm embracing them, I'm excited. But the industry of fishing is changing constantly. It's ups and downs, peaks and valleys. We had a bad ice fishing year last year because we didn't have any ice, right? So that impacts sales, that impacts all kinds of things, and it trickles down. We're always looking at new trends. We're looking at new regulations that come out. So those are all things we have to judge and keep in mind as whether it's develop products, develop strategies. So there's always going to be challenges. It's just how you face those challenges. But the cool thing about fishing, which is the industry I work in, is it's never going away. And it's also a sport that you can do until the day you die. I play football, you play basketball, right? At some point you're going to stop playing basketball, right?
Yeah.
Or play it at a high level, right? You're going to be able to do something else. But when you're 80, you go catch a fish.
Yeah.
You go home and you have a fish fry. So fishing's always going to be a constant. So that's, to me, what makes it so exciting to teach people the sport, is that it's a lifelong sport.
Thanks for tuning in.
That'll all be for the Red Zone Cardinals. Have a great weekend.